Today we will discuss the myriad reasons why contemporary music seems to be undergoing a change in quality. If you were expecting a discussion interspersed with recent events involving Taylor Swift concert tours, or upcoming documentaries about the singer's lives, I regret to inform you that such connections will not be discussed here. So those who expect unnecessary negativity can leave now, while the rest of us begin this exploration. The claim that music is in decline can be interpreted in many ways. In our digital reality, songwriters, especially those in the early stages of their work, are forced to condense their compositions. This phenomenon is caused by several factors. Attention span. In the age of digital technology where we have instant access to a large amount of content, people's attention span has shortened. Therefore, radio stations may choose shorter songs to keep the listener engaged. Economic considerations. Shorter songs allow radio stations to broadcast more advertisements in a given time slot, maximizing revenue. Advertisers may also prefer shorter musical intervals. Algorithmic programming. Some radio stations use algorithms to create playlists and increase listener satisfaction. These algorithms can rely on shorter songs to provide a wider range of content and prevent listener boredom. Streaming platforms. The rise of streaming services that allow users to seamlessly skip to the next song has reduced the incentive for artists and record labels to produce longer songs. Shorter compositions may appeal more to listeners looking for quick, condensed content. There is also a belief that consistently feeding the algorithmic beast frequent music releases prevents forgetting. Consequently, shorter songs facilitate a faster recording process, setting the pace for subsequent creations. Continuing our research, in the changing landscape of the music industry, there have been complaints from artists and music groups about the influence of record labels in shaping their music to meet the preferences and constraints of streaming platforms. A significant issue is the standardization of sound to ensure a consistent listening experience across devices. Homogenization for consistency. Streaming platforms strive to provide a seamless and uniform user experience across devices, from high-end audio systems to smartphones with basic speakers. To achieve this, there is a tendency to standardize the sound of songs, ensuring compatibility with a wide range of playback systems. Record labels may use dynamic range compression in musical compositions. This technique reduces the contrast between the loudest and quietest parts of a song, keeping the overall volume relatively constant. While this may improve audibility in noisy environments, and on devices with limited dynamic range, it may compromise the subtlety of the original recording. Some artists express frustration that the intricate sonic details and idiosyncrasies of their music change to conform to a standardized sonic profile. This is intended to avoid differences in the listening experience across devices, and to make songs more suitable for listening in the background or in noisy environments. Streaming platforms often use algorithms to create playlists and suggest songs to users. This could influence record labels to prioritize creating music in line with algorithmic preferences, potentially steering artists towards creating content that follows established forms rather than exploring more diverse or experimental sounds. Record labels, motivated by commercial reasons, may encourage artists to create music with a broad reach to reach a wider audience. At times, this can result in a more generic sound in line with prevailing trends, potentially diluting the musician's distinctive artistic vision. Of course, the role of artificial intelligence cannot be ignored in these considerations. We are perfectly aware of the possibilities of generating texts, composing music, and even reproducing the artist's voice. Music bands could be replaced by artificial intelligence tools, and unsuspecting audiences might not even notice the difference. And maybe so? There are already AI products that are virtually indistinguishable. Some artists admit to using artificial intelligence in their creative process, others create without involving fans. What really constitutes original music? Some say this is the message it conveys. Nevertheless, art is subjective. Only a small part of it is created, the rest unfolds in our minds. When we resonate with music that brings back memories or awakens hidden emotions, there is no song that works the same for everyone. Each of us interprets it individually, and sometimes we add interpretations that were not intended by the author. So if the author did not put a part of himself into the song, but only accelerated the process using artificial intelligence, which still evokes emotions in the audience, is it not already art? Everyone must face this question themselves. Since we are delving into personal experiences, it is worth noting that people also want more and more intense sensations and experiences. It is difficult to get absorbed in the music itself, when we are bombarded with hundreds of stimuli and information every day. Even concerts turned into spectacular performances, increasing the excitement of the audience, making the event more than just an interesting meeting place. You may have noticed the recent construction of a colossal building called the Sphere in Las Vegas. You may have even had the opportunity to witness it. Countless concert videos from top stars regularly circulate on YouTube, TikTok, and other social media platforms. Comments and reviews often say that the band was basically unnecessary at these concerts. The building itself, equipped with high-quality LED displays and sound-shaping speakers, affects the senses, making music only a small part of the whole. It is therefore difficult to say whether music is losing quality, or whether modern people have increased resistance to the countless stimuli, bombarding them from the very first moments of the day. Congratulations on reaching the end. If at least one person was willing to reflect today, it means that I have achieved something noteworthy in the area of media hype.